non-stop thought journey on Jeevan Sutra. Whatever I'm going to discuss, it's not just a theory, it is very practical because at the end of the day, I'm also one of the same traveler in this ocean of Maya. And definitely I'm a research scientist and research scholar who study all Indology with a very fine analysis and research, which I got God gifted from my father in the genes, but also I have got a great Acharya in Ayurveda, in Gaudiya Vaishnava Shastra. One among them is with us, Goswami Maharaj. And so many, I'm blessed in that. I'm a person who is having a very, my biological age may not be that much. I have very high blessings of those who have done huge research in Indian science. These 3 days we are going to talk, and the structure of the whole discussion is such that at the end of this, you should be something different, or we can be a little bit more stronger internally as well as externally, means our Sukshma Sharira, subtle body as well as Sthula Sharira, gross body. Ayurveda has touched a very deep approach to the health. Very, very surprising. This is the only science which has given a very clear clarity that what you can cure by nature and what you cannot cure only by nature. You understand my words? I think I need to repeat this. Ayurveda has given a very, very honest clarity to what we can cure by nature, means with the help of nature, with all human possibility. Whatever human beings have capability to do, whatever advanced, most advanced, that all comes under human effort. So one sort of diseases, he has said that they can be cured by human effort. It can be technological, you use artificial intelligence, you use natural intelligence, your all intelligence you are allowed to use. For doctors, he's talking about. But he's saying that there's one more category of the diseases which cannot be cured only by human capabilities. Whatever you may have technological advance, doesn't matter. And each and every disease, he has given in Ayurveda Acharyas in this category. Today only I was listening about it. Today since morning, 8:45 I have started my studies and my practical study with patients. Then my studies with my books. In the middle, I took maybe 30 minutes break, that's it, till 30 minutes before. And I found, of course, every day this is what's going on. Every day I'm having this job. These two category, if one should know if somebody want to help in this world, that you should be very well, you have to go hand to hand together. He says some diseases are cured by human effort. And some diseases you need to learn A technique where you use human efforts as well as divine. Divine. Spiritual. I was reading the book with Vata, and he says, Vata Rogam Tosadhyastu. Vata Roga is incurable with human intervention only. Means if somebody has got Vata disease, it cannot be cured by only human interference. Daiva Yogena Siddhyati. But if you bring Daiva Yoga, divine intervention, you can cure Vata. Vatarogam tu vasadhyastu Daiva Yogena Siddhyati. You can cure it with Daiva Yoga, combined power. He says, Anumanena Karyam tu. You have to work with Anumana. Vaidyam na pratigya. Vaidya should never do. Pratigya, promise that I can cure this Vata disease 100%. Because divine intervention is needed. And divine intervention is not dependent only on doctor. It's always doctors is a guidance. The person should be Arjuna, then Krishna can play the role. Mahabharata was Vata. Mahabharata is not a war outside. It's a war within our own conscience. Each and every person is having dharma yuddha, right and wrong going on. Beautiful human creation made by this in this nature. Where every time Arjuna and Duryodhana are fighting. The moment divine intervention comes and your effort comes, Vata Roga can be cured. I was shocked. I said, okay, good. Well, human efforts are very important. You have to do that. Now, here we finished one level, okay? Now I'm going deep to the next level. What is this Vata? What is this Vata? I was thinking we get gas, stomach. First intervention about, first thought about Vata, why it comes with gas. Okay. That is also Vata. But when you have pain starts in the body, that is also Vata. So any type of pain in your body is actually Vata because of Vata. So pain is incurable if it is without divine intervention. With all surprises, I tried to start thinking that how once when because I work, he says, what can make Vata to increase? What can make this Vata to increase? Once I had eaten bad food, I was under huge workload in Vrindavan, Govardhan. 3 days non-stop, not slept, continuously work Maharaj, heavy stress because it was so difficult to make people there to understand the logics. They were understanding. The moment I leave, they do again mistake. And I had a huge pain in the body and gas. Now I thought that is it a problem of my these nerves? They are having pain. My neuromuscles. But from where this came? What I did, of course, I spoke. I was on stop under stress of the work. On stop, brain was working. But what was that I was so much that I got so much pain and gases? You think about it. I was thinking, keeping my eyes closed, my brain thought that brain is controlling my nervous system. Why not I take same stress? Why not I do the same work with changing my programming, my perspective that I am a karta, I am a doer. This will happen. Let this happen. I am not a doer. Na aham karta. And that verse which I was telling you was saying that time only Maharaj, this experience. Janami dharmam. There's a very good one verse in Srimad Vilas. Actually, it has the two lines. One line is by Duryodhana of Mahabharata. But second line, our Acharya, the research scientist of Vaishnav technology, he has changed it. Duryodhana was saying that when Krishna says that, why was we doing all this? Let's leave it. He says, Janami dharmam na cha me pravrittim. I know what is dharma. मुझे अच्छी तरह से पता है कि सही रास्ता क्या होगा. We know that where we have to, what we have to do. People know that this is going to be to the Sutra. Nachame pravrittim. But I am not able to go in that path. Janam yadharmam nachame nivrittim. I know very well what is adharma, what is wrong, but I am not able to live. Everybody knows what is wrong. But when we know what is wrong, but we cannot leave it, we cannot focus on right. We have the wrong is pulling, thoughts are coming. This is overthinking. This is a stage where mind is unnecessarily processed. It's not under your control. You know it's wrong, but you're going in that. Acharya says, Toya Rishikesh Pradasthite. But if Rishikesh, Lord Krishna, sits in your heart, Toya Rishikesh Pradasthite, you sit in my heart. Yatha Niyukosmi Tatha Karo. Wherever you will put me to do Niyukti, तथा भैया बैठ कर ऊपर बात बात अभी मैं अपना फोकस हो जाए क्या हो ಇಲ್ಲಿ
ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು
यथा नियुक्तोस्मि तथा करो wherever you are going to appoint me I will do it what happened your doership is gone and trust me I had immediately when I was in such a deep pain and I was getting full stiffness and gases, I took a very firm step to leave doers inside programming. चलने में चल रहा है. What I can do, I will do my best. होने तो दो. Let it happen. And then I took treatment of Ayurveda also because my body got dry because of that step. I covered my marker of dryness by my treatments. I covered my marker of by taking warm, my cold in my body. I improved my fire, and you will surprise. But I shifted my that mindset that I am doing. I am the person. I was absolutely you surprised within 1 hour, refreshed man. And again I worked for 6 days with more power, without any pain, without any gas. Now listen what I'm going to say. Two treatments have to be done. One treatment is physical correction. Second is your internal programming. If internal programming will not change, we cannot heal our body fast. This programming is the divine. The moment we change our programming, divine intervention starts immediately. This is loka and where is paraloka? The two words are there. Ayurveda says prana eshana. Ayurveda is giving about three eshanas. You know what is eshana? Three desires we should have. One is prana eshana. You should have a very good prana, physical power. Second, dhaneshana, power of external, whatever, finance, whatever it is. And the third is paralokeshana. Everywhere if you read Srimad Bhagavatam, you will see ihiloka paraloka, atra tatra, here and there. What is this? What is paraloka? Is my question. After a lot of planning, first I thought ihiloka means this loka, paraloka means somewhere else. Yeah. Definitely somewhere else. But where actually we are living in two worlds. One is the external world where we are, that is this world, and there is a one inner world where Thakurji lives. That is parallel. Because it is carrying memory of past. It will carry memory to next. So data is actually inside, and this here is where we have to really do a lot of work and do establishment of Rishikesh in our heart. Yesterday was a very tough day for me because I came after 1 month or more, maybe like 20 days I took a gap from Udupi, even more. I went to Moscow and then from Moscow I came to North. It was a very intense. When I came yesterday, first thing what I check is, which I will tell you, you can do in your life. Little bit astrology will help you. First thing when I came inside, I saw the deeper who keep that lamp in reception. And I did a study, understand, give a lot of messaging. What is your nakshatra and what is the nakshatra of that time, lagna, ascendant? They should have a very good relationship. Nakshatra of the day and nakshatra of, I'm so sorry, Hare. Nakshatra of that moment of the earth and nakshatra of your birth data. Because your data is present in that nakshatra, is we are nothing, we are just a part of this cosmos, this universe. We are not aliens. Definitely. Unfortunately, human beings looks like they're aliens. They hate the same earth where they are living. They are born, they are eating, they are sleeping, they are drinking, everything they're doing. But they're absolutely against this mother earth. It should be aliens, I'm sure. I'm surprising that how can we be suicidal in this? Can you imagine a person who takes everything from you and be against you? We are taking everything from this nature and we are behaving absolutely because inside that world is not tuned with this external world. It wants to enjoy everything what is against the nature of that person's body, means around them. It's a very subtle thing. And then Vata comes in a very bad state. Now understand? Got it? I will try to again re-emphasize on this. Because some of you are elderly people. We are definitely nature, no doubt about it, right? This body is having, don't take food, what will happen? Don't take water, what will happen? Everything is nature. But then also, why human beings are behaving against this nature? Look, inside, inner world, that is, when there is a divine intervention, when we have that Harinam Kripa, Bhagavad Kripa, immediately our inner world start going in alignment with nature. That is Shiva Shakti. That is Radha Krishna. Right. Now, every time we need to judge, third point, how to know that our life span. I want to tell everybody should be Bhishma. We all should have, people say, God has kept one thing in his own hand and that is death. No, I don't agree. Going is certain from this world because that is not going. It's like, yeah, okay, I started the class, I have to end the class. You can't keep continuing the class. It's a physics of life. You start the call, you have to complete the class. It's completion. You start eating, you have to end it. You fly, you have to land. Everything has three phases. Kapha, Pitta, Vata. Ending, closing. Starting and ending. So ending is, everybody should know their ending. And Ayurveda gives each and every human rights to know your ending. अब आप कहेंगे कैसे? You will surprise. Yes. यथा मेघ. Without clouds, megha, na varshastu. There is no varsha, no rain without. Maharaj, if there is no cloud, there is no rain. Without flower, there is no fruits. Similarly, without science, there is no death. So why to fear? If somebody is told those signs of life, you should understand that your life is still there. Nobody can take you from this world. Don't worry about your diabetes, your BP, your anything. I guarantee you. Shastra says now, what are the signs? Every doctor should know this. Whatever is emergency, whatever is the old age, see these signs, you will understand that still there is a chapter. Exam is not over. You have to still write the paper. And you can't say, no, I will not write. You have to write. You will do something, you will keep doing. Karma will continue. Then vata will increase your loss. Pain. Then pain writing going on. We are writing pain in this canvas. Not writing anything good. Vishakadau pariksheta rugnasya ayuhu prayatnatah. Vishak means Vaidya should do pariksha, examination of ayu, longevity of the person, quality of life. They have also given us symptoms. I will not tell you that. That if I tell those symptoms we see, we don't understand how much is going to be completion of the chapter is ready. No problem. Complete the whole thing. We have to do. But if you want to know the signs of the life, I will tell you, Saumya Drishti. See the eyes. It's not specs. Eyes should not have cruelty. Have you seen the text that bhava in the eyes? Learn to catch that. Second is smell. Taste. If taste is altered, it's health problem. All your senses talks about your longevity. You will not, you are ready. If hands and feet have warmth, throat has no mucus. This mucus, many people they keep doing every time. Okay, you got cold, no problem. But if this is very, very permanent sign, you're getting old age. They say that in the house where there are old people, there is no thief comes because they keep doing this because sign of old. Kanthascha kafahinasya. Kapha should not be too much in your throat. Now correct these things. Life is very long. Next symptom which I am going to tell you, you will shock. Sleep. Sleep is a sign of long life. As age proceeds, sleep should be fantastic. I can say that the best blessings is unfortunate side is nowadays because of over communication. We are very active in the night hours. Well, a person like me, they want to read something or see something. Many people they communicate in the night hours. Both very fatal. This knowledge is okay because this is old habit. But try not to communicate in late nights. Enjoy the sleep or enjoy sadhana, spiritual sadhana, or some good work. If person has desire to still work, he will never die. If you want to live long, you should have a desire to. If you can do or not, it's different. But you should have that mind. You will be surprised. He's saying that Never ever talk about few things if you want your health to be long, healthy and long life. Few rules has been told in it. Because I want to be very direct and useful. So one thing is sure that nobody needs to worry that if I sleep tomorrow morning I will get up or not. I know there are so many of people, patient Maharaj, they come and they say me, I don't sleep in the night because I feel if I sleep I will not get up. I know this stage. Very, very common symptom nowadays. Whole night I remain awake. They sleep because they cannot remain so much awake. This fear is not required because death never comes without giving its signs. And I will give you all those in these 3 days. Some I already gave you. बुद्धिमान को इशारा काफी. Smart person would have understood what I said. Start sleeping good and live long. That's it. Simple thing. प्रकाशये न अपमानम निहित स्नेहताम प्रभो. If you got very bad experience, maybe your father or your elder, your guru had been happy with you. Never speak about it by mouth. It should not be discussed. Now you will say, what is the use of this? There is such a powerful line in this. Because that was one chapter which finished, don't bring it up. Don't put in space. Space is exactly like a space of your, you have that, you know, how many GB space you have in your laptop. Like that space is in this world. Whatever happened in the past, that all is present today in this. The moment we bring it back verbally, we connect with our past. And that become alive. Pain should not be discussed. I know many people, they love to discuss about the pain. You know, my father did this to me. You know, my mom did this to me. You know, my guru said this to me. You know, this happened back to me. Every time victim card is a very beautifully used, and that person will always remain victim of diseases. Right. This has been written there. Never to talk. Never to think and never to manasa, vacha, karmana, all your humiliations, insults should not be brought. If you see somebody successful, if you have eaten this worldly things, you have this human flavors of emotions, jealousy flavor can come. So should be jealous when you see somebody successful. Everybody said no, but Acharya is saying very interesting. He tav irshu napaleshu cha. I shared this never. We should jealous with the cause of success, never with the fruit of success. Have irsha with hetu, etam irshu, na faleshu. Somebody has a big successful ashram, resort, or hospital for doctors, or big car, big business, big bungalow. These all things are actually results. These things are not at all to be jealous about. Go in the cause of this. क्या 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 किया महाराज? What he did when he reached to this, this brings competition. This brings hell. I'm telling all which can keep your vata correct. Never, whenever you see somebody successful, wow, that's the result. What is the sutra, mantra of this? But what people do, they keep jealous with results. Oh, there's a huge process behind that result. Think about the process, not think about Atmavat Sakalan Paschet. See everyone, Atmavat Sakalan Paschet. See everyone like you see. Yes. Very, very easy way to keep your vata correct. Compassion comes in the heart. Why me? Why not? You think that this person also should have some. Apakar pare api tyag upakar. If somebody has done apakar, has harmed, still try to do good. This will not give you maybe that benefit because logic says if somebody harmed you, you harm back. But if somebody harmed you, let that person never to harm you. But don't stop doing good because of that. Keep doing more good to the people. If one loss happened, I'll make many to be better. Achara. Most important thing in human life is achara. Niyam. Acharya says, Shriyam na niyama vida. There is a no Shri without niyam. What is niyam? That is discipline. One programming is must in life. Life should not be patternless. There should be very, very good pattern in human life. सदाचारवतां पुंसा जितौ लोक उभावपि गोपाल गोस्वामी महाराज श्री हरिभक्त विलास सदाचारवतां पुंसा a person who follows sat achara. Achara means a certain pattern, program. Jitau lok ubhavapi. He wins both loka, external as well as he's talking about what is that discipline I will tell. Grahasthena sada karyam acharam paripalinam. Grahastha should follow this achar more than anyone. But nowadays, what people say when they are in Grahastha, अरे भाई देखो घर गृहस्थी है बाल बच्चे हैं बहुत काम होता है I have a family, kids, so much work I am having. Sorry, I have to get up, I have to work, I have to go. I can't follow all these rules, regulations. This I will go to. Then pray for 2 minutes, and that's it. He said, no. He said it very clearly. If you are grahastha, you have to follow rules more because you have the challenges more than anyone else. Because when you are grahastha, you are a family man, you are very much exposed to destined challenges because everything not depends on only you. Your wife has also her own karma, her own thoughts. Your son, your daughter has their own karma and thoughts. Father has their own karma and thoughts. Mom has their karma and thoughts. And all that different karma and thoughts, they all are, you have to handle with everyone. There was a very beautiful line in 10th canto, the Shamskanda of Bhagavad Ji, Srimad Bhagavatam. You know, Krishna born in house of Vasudeva, in jail. But Vasudeva has taken Krishna to whose house? Nanda Baba. And Nanda Baba living in Gokul and Vasudeva ji was living at Mathura. Nanda Baba was going to pay tax to Kans. He came to Mathura. And there he meets both of them. And both of them has the same baby. Beautiful verse. Such a literary, heart-touching explanation given by Veda Vyasa. You saw that lostra, thin, this, this straw, many straws, उनके होते हैं, मिट्टी होती है मिट्टी, एक नदी है, there is a river which is dry. I will speak Hindi for English speakers will speak English too. You know, if the river dries and the mud and the straw, they become like balls. Some, like, big balls are there. They have so many straws together. And all straw living together, binded with this mud. And then rain comes, and the water comes, and river, and mud gets melt, and all straw gets separated, and they start flowing in that river separately, and they all want to be together. They were together. They were living together in the so much with love, and now they all even want to come together, but they cannot. Why? Because the Vega, the force of the water, is taking them away. So many people they live together with you when you're a student, in your class. They all live together in one mud hole. But then when you left, time gone, everybody, one family, kids, papa, mama, kid, all live together. Then they study, they grow up, then they start moving to different places. If they start crying, being sad, oh, I'm alone, my husband gone, my wife gone, my children gone, or I'm away from my papa, my mama, my husband, my children. Well, this is all about karma of this born. When Nanda Baba and Vasudev, such beautiful friends, they have to live separate. So when you are grahastha, either you are together or you are separate, doesn't matter. You have to follow certain pattern which should not be changed. I wanted you to say that. No chance to stop that sadachara. Brahma muhurta utthaya krishna krashneti kirtayan. Get up early in the morning and do the kirtan. Prakshalya pani padau cha dantadhavanamachare immediately, first thing what we should do, I combine Ayurveda and our spiritual ethics of Vaishnavas. That is beautiful combo. This is very effective when I combine with Ayurveda also, I very in that. He's saying that first when you get up, we get urge to pass urine. Okay, go, no problem. But after that, if you don't get urge on, first thing on the bed, first say Krishna, Krishna. Hey, first, immediately go, and then if you have urge, clean your urge, but first put water on your feet, and then put water on your hands, and then put shala. And who is writing this? Very, very old, ancient Sri Haribhakti Vilas, a spiritual. Our paramparas, where it starts in our Raman parampara. Achara Goswami Maharaj. I was shocked by seeing this water sprinkling. You know, when we sleep, we go in dreams. For first 1 hour, 1.5, 2 hours. And then we go in NREM sleep, non-regretful. You work out about the breathing biology. And then we come out morning, hours. Actually, we have a clinical paralysis, physiological paralysis, range, not clinical. What's that? Physiological paralysis means mind is actually active, mind is awakened, but you are still in sleep, your body is stopped. Why the gap? Because suddenly if you see the dream, and if your body is not in physiological paralysis, and if you see a dream of somebody punching you, and you are punching, and then you punch the person who is in the all around you. So, max, what happened that we just get up, but we cannot move our body. Actually, even you get up, you are still in sleep. So once when you put water on your feet and actually you're treating your physiological paralysis to come out. After this, drink water. Ushapan. How much water to drink? The Acharya is very smart. Ashtau prasrati jalan pivet divakara purva samay. Before sunrise, you have to drink how much water? 8 prasrati. One prasrati is Anjali. Anjali means this is Anjali. Ardha Anjali. This is Purna Anjali. And how much water comes? Actually, you have to put this is the mudra, not this. It will go out. What you have to do is see how much water comes? 50 हम लोग चुल्लू पानी पीते ना we used to go to rivers and this was a parameter to measure Ashtanjali. 1, 2. Even if you go to the villages, they start a hand pump and they put the hand like this and they drink. What a tasty water it is when you drink from your hands and the glass. If you ask me, if you give me a chance of water drink through hands or through glass, I will wash my hands very properly, but I will prefer this step. And 8 Anjali when you drink, you will feel complete. Wow. And drink 8 Anjali water. Or you put 8 Anjali in your glass and drink. I think it's like 50 into 8, how much? 400 ml. Mine is something like 60, 50 to 60. So 400 to 500 ml water, like 2 big coffee cups is a quantity of water. Slowly. Malam Mutra Parityaga. Now clean your bowels. And if you have no pressure, do the brush, tongue cleaning, and then drink water from nose. Granam Jalam Pive. 3 times. No need for neti. You know what I do? I take my hand. Hastameva Pradhanam Yantram. No yantra is bigger than hands. Acharya has written Hastam Eva Pradhanam. Pradhanam means number one. Tamam force power. Yantra. I'm so thankful to this nature. No animal has hands like human. They all have hands with all fingers and thumb straight. Only we have this 90-degree gate. And this made all this world. We can catch, we can hold. Why? Because they have this hold. We all have this. No other. All other instruments are extension of this. So they say bring neti pot, then you forget your neti pot. Just take have one in hands and this is a very good, you have this long life, life lines you have, and luck lines. I use this, put this like this, comes out, put like this, comes out 3 times. There's, I don't use that tap water, sometimes it's risky. I prefer good water, hot and cold now. Now, do exercise, walk or exercise. You can do jump up walking. Mantra is having a 3 types of way to chant mantra. Manasikam upamshu vachikam cha. One is Manasika mantra, which is chanted, Acharya, which is chanted in mind. Another is upamshu. You know what is upamshu? Like Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. I'm only listening to this, nobody else. Okay, you have this speaker, so you're getting it, but actually, let go. You are listening and your body is listening. And third is watching. You will be surprised to know that all three are done for particular times. Acharya is saying, Manasikam mokshada bhaktida. Manasik gives you bhakti and moksha. Pushtida upamshu. Upamshu gives you pushti because your body listens it. You and your body. You get physical energy. Same mantra, when it is said verbally, Marvam Ucchatanam. It is to destroy all negative force. Om Strat, Fat Pratya. Immediately all negative energy goes. You say speak loudly. Same mantra when said with same mantra when it is said with verbal, this is called Uchchata. Means to remove negative forces. But when the same mantra is said, murmuring, that is for physical power. And when the same mantra is said, it's for the body. It's for mind, mental level. Slow speaking is for the body, mind, and removing the barriers. After doing this, Ratre Vasanam Tektva. Vasanam Paridhaya Achara. Don't take shower now. Now change your clothes. Or before your exercise, wear new dress. No problem. Our India machine here. Night dress is very dangerous because it carries your own energy from night. Whole day dress and night dress both have. So before going for exercise, change your dress and then do exercise and then sit and do meditation. Now do the meditation on Vrindavan. Very beautiful. Beautiful Vrindavan. Love. And then do meditation on Gajendra Moksha. Gajendra Moksha, I will tell tomorrow about dreams and dreamology. You will love that aspect. What Ayurveda says, 200 types of dream decoding has been done by Ayurveda. And I will tell you that life is always moving up and coming down, but then you take support of internal power, charging by external energy, and move up again. That is Gajendra Moksha. Thank you so much. Thank you for today's class. I'm sure that this will be very useful. Keep your vata very good by your calm